be such a non-word sometimes. It loses its meaning, its potency, you know, like I really love a cheeseburger, and then I really love, you know, like a sunny day, and then I really love my family. Like none of those loves are remotely the same. They're totally different things, you know. It's really difficult to write a song about love or even use the word love in a song, you know, because of what does it mean? What does it really mean, you know? I'm just really excited to play. Like, I love, you know, good crowds when they sing, and like I like it when they feel like they're part of what's going on, you know, because to me it's not about playing perfect music as much as it's about like almost kind of like a relationship with each other. About 7 years ago, when I was down in Jacksonville, Florida, I flew down there to work in the studio, and while I was down there, we got a call that several of our friends had been in a really bad car accident, and later on that night I found out that one of my best friends, Steve, had died as a result of injuries from that accident. I woke up the next morning and I was just really angry and confused and hurt, you know. And I process things through music, you know. That's just how I do deal with my issues. And so I felt that I really needed some sort of I needed to have some sort of conversation with God, because I was really, really frustrated. I felt like there were some things I needed to say, and so that's what I would do through the music. And that's really a lot of where the song How He Loves came out of, was I needed these words. I needed this conversation. I'm really looking forward to playing music tonight. I'm real excited to be with all the people who are going to be there. He is jealous of me. Love's like a hurricane. I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind. And the love I'm singing about in that song is not a pretty, clean. It's not a Hollywood hot pink love. It's a kind of love that's willing to love things that are messy, and willing to love even the difficult and sort of you know, kind of gross kind of things, you know. Oh, how He loves us so. Oh, how He loves us. How He loves us. That's really the kind of song I wanted to write, is through this frustrating period, and He could, you know, in my anger, in my resentment, and in my frustration, He could still love me through that, you know. And in this process of dealing with my buddy dying, and He could love me through that, and He was okay. He wasn't, you know, offended at the fact that I was angry at God. Just looking at these old lyrics, you know, you think after 7 years, but still really tough. This song isn't a celebration of weakness and anger. It's a celebration of a God who would want to hang with us through those things, who would want to be a part of our lives through those things, and despite who we are, He would want to be a part of us and be a part of our community and be a part of our family. And that's the kind of love I think I'm talking about.
Whoa. jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane, I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us, how he loves us so. Jealous for me. Love's like a hurricane, I am a tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercy. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us, how he loves us so. And he is our prize, drawn to redemption by the grace in his eyes. If grace is an ocean, we're all sinking. So heaven meets earth like a sloppy wet kiss, and my heart turns violently inside of my chest. I don't have time to maintain these regrets when I think about the way he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves us. Oh, how he loves. Yeah, he loves us. His presence, His love is so thick and tangible in this room tonight. And there are some of you here that have not encountered the love of God. And tonight, God wants to encounter you and wants you to feel His love, His amazing love. Without it, these are just songs, these are just words, these are just instruments. Without the love of God, it's just like we're just up here just making noise. But the love of God changes us, and we're never the same. We're never the same after we encounter the love of God. We're never the same after we encounter the love of God. And right now, if you haven't encountered the love of God, and you would know, because you wouldn't be the same. You would never be the same again. And if you want to encounter the love of